Mustangs will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone
finds a spot in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Heat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here's the handoff. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To throw, it's Schaefer. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. The Mustangs offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding.
Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Wicks.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Using the quick game. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Wants to throw on third down. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
And that's a first down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Schaefer. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Gonna run it. It's Spillman. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in his group, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Pitt right back to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
It's on target and complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They'll try the run. Got a little space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Red pass, it's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Schaefer. Here's the pressure. He's got the tight end. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Holds and fires complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Trying to pound it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pitt.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Chester. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here comes the Heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Snap in the shotgun. He's got it on the move. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chester. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Here's the Heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to throw on third and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Chester. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 30. He goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and they switch the ends of the field quickly. From the gun, give on the inside. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Using his legs at Spillman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. And the Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spillman. And the defense knocks it down immediately behind the line.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover it. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Looking for the goal line. They will score. Touchdown, Mustangs! They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. They'll try to power it in. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Schaefer. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Touchdown, SMU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run it on the counter. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
SMU 24, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking downfield, it's Schaefer. The short hands, it's Ali. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll throw on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got the tight end outside. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Schaefer. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wicks.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The 40!
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit.